Yo, 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 YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? Thanks for checking back in with us, man. It's been a minute. I've taken a step away to kind of just figure out what it is I want out of this YouTube thing, as well as trying to figure out how we're going to brand the channel. And obviously the good thing is we want diversity within the channel, but just the whole nine, man. But like I said, man, thanks for checking back in with me. You read the title of the video. So here it go. One of those things I've been trying to figure out just in regards to my life is trying to figure out where it is I want to be located. I moved to Dallas about a month and some change ago. It's been interesting. It's crazy, man. It's been a hell of a process. And I guess within this video, we're going to talk about moving to Dallas. I guess that's what I'll title it. So we're going to rock out with that. Moving to Dallas, man. What to expect. Reasons you might want to move to Dallas. Pros versus cons. Expectations out the city. And so on. So, like, I'll go ahead and just say, yeah, I moved from Columbus, Ohio, like I said, like a month and some change ago. One of the biggest things and reasons why I left was diversity and culture, because they don't go hand in hand. Sometimes a lot of people think because you got a lot of diversity that the culture translates into an urban setting, and that's not always the case. I know in Columbus you might have had different cultures that diversify the city and upbeat and help with the city in regards to economics, economic factor, but it didn't translate into the inner city. You know, a lot of cultures typically stay to themselves, whereas I'm originally from New York, and you could be black living in Spanish Harlem on a block occupied by hella Puerto Ricans or Dominican, you know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things. That's how the diversity in the culture kind of differ from one place to another. And Dallas kind of gives you that feel of like a New York, you know what I'm saying? Of like a major city, like where you might have a random Asian cat living amongst the blacks, and you know what I'm saying? And that's what I was going for when it came to diversity. I wanted my diversity to integrate that type of culture into an urban setting, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I come from. New York is a big ass melting pot, and that's what I wanted. Don't have to be as big as a melting pot as New York, but I wanted that melting pot nonetheless. So diversity was one of the reasons I moved away from Columbus. I wanted to be in a bigger city, bigger market. I do fitness. And whether or not I'm jumping back into that, and we're probably going to integrate those videos on this channel, is to be seen. But I do fitness, and I'm trying to get into other little endeavors, little hobbies here and there. And one of the places and one of the things you might want to have behind you, kind of working as an engine, is a city. I feel like everybody says some shit like this, but you know, support, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people gonna say their city doesn't support, but man, Columbus is different, man. Like, Columbus is different in the sense of the people are going to support. It's like a clout factor thing, and I didn't want one of the biggest things from holding me back would be based off some clout shit. It was, you know, I've done a lot in the fitness industry within that city. And I don't always want the recognition, but sometimes you want the recognition. I mean, we human. So, you know, you want something behind you as operating as an engine, and you want that something to be a big ass city. For whatever it is I might choose to do, man. I might continue personal training, and switch that shit up one day and then go into some musical shit. You never know. Just the idea. It's an example. But moving to Dallas, man. I currently live in East Dallas, um, off of like Ferguson Road. It's different. One thing you can expect, obviously, when you move to a city like Dallas or Houston or Austin, is traffic. Traffic is crazy, yo. Like damn near to the point where regular streets have 3 lanes. I'm not even used to that. Like Columbus's streets, maybe on like Cleveland Ave. And then I don't even remember on Cleveland Ave there being like 3 lanes for real, for real. Maybe in that Northern Lights area. But I'm used to 2 lane streets, you know, not so much traffic on the streets except for rush hour. No, traffic here is different. Um, and it doesn't always just have to deal with traffic on a street setting. There's traffic everywhere, my G. Like you might fuck around and go to Walmart at like 8 and there might be 20 lanes. Oh, there might be 20 lanes available in Dallas. And there's out of 20 lanes, at least there's gonna be an actual cashier on at least 18 of them damn lanes. Because there's so many people here. There's so many people here. And we all shop at, the Walmarts and there's Kroger here. That shit is crazy. But Kroger, but just overall traffic, man. Be expecting traffic when you move to a place like Dallas. Save. If you are watching this video, if you stumbled across this video, if you're looking to move to Dallas or if you're looking to move to a bigger metropolitan city, save your money because you're going to spend money. Now, the difference is with me, I moved down here with 2 cars. So I had to pay for gas and both cars. And I lived, Columbus is 1,000 and some change miles away from Dallas. Maybe I think I filled up like 3-4 times, but that 3 or 4 times between 2 vehicles adds up. Then obviously you're gonna factor in moving into an apartment or a house, whatever the case, however you're doing it. You're gonna factor in that. You're gonna factor in sometimes security deposit. And I moved during the pandemic. So that's a whole nother situation and setup, man, because you got to do the virtual tours now as opposed to coming in, possibly seeing the place. I literally viewed this place all online and moved in without physically seeing the place, not one time. Which is, that might make a lot of people uncomfortable because that's a hit or miss. It's moving during a pandemic. Shit, that might be a different video. Yeah, man, it's just been, definitely save your money. We getting back to that point. Save your money. They typically say when you moving within your city, you want to have at least 1,000 to 2,000 put up, depending if you're moving into an apartment. When you're moving outside your city to another city, I would go ahead and say you at least need like 5. Have at least 5,000 put up, and I'm talking about $5,000 available on hand when you need it at the immediate response. Have that 5 ready because you're gonna need it for every little thing. Like me, I moved into my apartment. The biggest thing for me was setups, beds, TV, having the living room somewhat furnished. That was important to me. So when I moved here, I had my bed, dresser, everything was bought from scratch. It was bought brand new. Just have your money set up. But just overall, man, moving to Dallas, man, how I feel about it. After being down here for, a month and some change. That might be something I do on the channel. I might do periodical videos on my thoughts of living within Dallas since being in Dallas. I think that would make for a good like series or we're gonna work on that. But my expectations out the city, man, is just opportunity markets. I just want to see what's all out there, and kind of branch and network and connect with people who do the same things I do, like I did in Columbus in regards to fitness, and just possibly seeing if we could take it another step further. Pros and cons. The cons was traffic, but the pros, dog. Hey man, it's the end of January. Now today's an ugly day outside, so we can't even use today. But tomorrow is supposed to be 68 and sunny. Bro, where else besides the West Coast and Florida are you getting weather like that in January? That shit is crazy, yo. Like, I still got to get used to that. And it's gonna be like that for like the next 3-4 days. That's a trip. I know. Yesterday when I checked my phone, it was like 18, 19 degrees in Columbus, man. I'm like, hell no. That's one thing about me, man. I've always said that I wanted to move to better weather. And better weather was important to me because I just got tired of being in the cold. And for my actual career occupation, I'm outside, and being outside in the cold, man, it's just it's not good for the body. So I can definitely say this was the necessary move, and it was the right move. But yeah, man, it's supposed to be 68, 70 degrees, man, for the better part of the week. And, like I said, where else besides the West Coast of Florida are you going to get some type of consistent weather like that? Now, a lot of people down here say that the weather is like is bipolar, it's flip-floppy. Yeah, I could see that, but it ain't Columbus flip-floppy or bipolar. Like, Columbus, the drop-off is different. I don't even know if it would be possible, but I guess I'll be here long enough to figure out if it might be 80 one day and then 15 degrees the next day. But Columbus will have some drop-off like that, where it'll literally be a crazy 70-degree day, and then the following day it's like 20. But that 20 consists of ice and all that extra shit, and you don't want to deal with that. So you want to move to Dallas and expect some good weather days, bro, in the wintertime. Because, I've been down here for a month and some change, and like I said, my career occupation involves me being outside. I've had more great days than I had bad days down here. And you can stamp that. The food is crazy out here. Like I said, man, I stay East Dallas. A lot of Hispanics out here. A lot of Hispanics surrounding me. So a lot of Hispanic food, hospitality spots. A lot of taco spots. The tacos is crazy. Street tacos is fucking nuts. Like, oh my God. Columbus has some few spots that has some really good tacos, but it's like really good tacos everywhere out here. And one thing you can see the difference between living in Ohio and living down here is, depending on the fast food chain, there's not a lot of traffic within fast food lines. Whereas, back home in the morning, you might see McDonald's line wrapped around the establishment. Whereas here, you might have a couple cars in line, but it ain't jumping like that. And that's because what's more available out here for us in regards to food. So the food in Dallas is crazy. For everybody who want a good soul food spot, check out a spot called Sweet Georgia Brown. Woo, fam. It just sounds crazy in its name, bro. The spot called Sweet Georgia Brown. We gonna talk about that later. The food is great. The weather is great. The people here are friendly. One thing I will say about Dallas, man, is it's still, but you can kind of see it trying to transition out of, it's still a blue collar city. the people here, they work really hard. It's not one of those super techie cities, but it is, you can definitely tell that there's an aspect to it. But I guess maybe the adventures are when you get closer to downtown. But when you're outside of downtown, you can definitely tell that this is still a blue collar city, with a little bit of finesse to it. That's what I like about it, man. You know, it's, you can work hard and play really hard too out here. So Dallas is great, man. It's been great so far. I'm looking to continue to enjoy it, and you know, have some family and friends come down here and visit. I might do some more active recruiting. I don't know, man. I might have to get a couple of y'all to come down here, man. Hey, man, the roads suck. Just a damn disclaimer for anybody who wants to move down here. The roads suck. And I'm not talking about traffic. We already discussed that a couple minutes ago. I'm talking about the actual roads. They are terrible. So be on your shit out here with driving, man, because you might drive and hit a pothole the size of a meteor or a crater. It don't make no sense. But yeah, man, Dallas has been good to us so far. You know what I'm saying? I might have covered everything. Like, I know I moved down here for diversity, weather, opportunity. And those is really 3 big points out that I kind of focused and zeroed in on, that meant a lot to me. So haven't seen too much Trump shit out here. We don't do the Trump train, even though I know Biden is in office. We ain't doing that Trump train, man. It's, you know, it's, let me add in with culture, because I have a video on the channel regards to the cars. The car culture out here is different. It's Texas, man. So you gotta come correct, man. You gonna have your 392s, your Hellcats, shit. I see them, a couple Lambos racing on Ferguson Road like 2 weeks ago. It's crazy out here. So if you're somebody who's interested in the car scene, or the underground car scene, whatever's your thing regarding cars, this is the place to be. Dallas and Houston, the places to be for sure. So if I got even a couple subscribers, or I might see somebody, you know, who watched this video, hit me up, man, if that's something you into, because I definitely do the car scenes. I love being around cars, and you know, that's an opportunity and networking in itself, man. So hit me up, man, possibly if that's something you interested in. Dallas, man, this shit's crazy. I sometimes still catch myself thinking like, bro, I really moved to Dallas, but completely necessary, man. Moving to change your life, and you gotta go to grow, man. Like, if you're one of those people out here who thinking about, you know, leaving your hometown and to pursue something else or to find new endeavors, man, my advice to you is do it, because the growth that comes from it, man, especially when you like me, who you did it on your own. Like, I obviously moved down here with someone. My man helped me move and get all my stuff down here, but once he flew back to the city, I was on my own, man. And you know, that can be intimidating sometimes. And you know, when I dropped him off at the airport, you know, my anxiety did kick in a little bit, but you have to go to grow, man. You gotta go see what's out there for you, man. The biggest thing is for me was I had to see, could I do this, you know? And I'm glad I did. You know, it's still taking some adjustment and you know, getting used to, but I am glad I took the chance on myself and really had to get out and see what was out there for me, man. So if you're one of those people who are questioning moving to Dallas or moving anywhere, man, I say go for it, dog, because you just don't know what can happen to you, what can happen for you. There could be so many doors that happen and open later on down your life because you made this one life choice. So go check it out, man. We going, like I said, man, we're going to be rebranding the channel and trying to figure out what direction we going to head with it. Like I said, I could be doing fitness one day. I could tap in and show you a car meet one day, and I might look to tap in onto some musical shit too. So who knows, man? We're gonna see what happens with the channel. But like always, thank you for paying attention and watching the video, man, for sure. I crept over the 100 subscriber mark, man, a couple minutes, like not a couple minutes, a few moments ago. So shout out to the subscribers that I do have, man. Thank you for rocking out with me, man, and all my inconsistencies. Um, you know, hopefully we look to grow the channel, man, and this could actually turn into something. So thank you for paying attention. Thank you for watching. If you like what I had to say, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, man, we out.